everyone. Dr. Vince Leone here from Specialized Practice Consulting. I help doctors add and grow high-value cash services in their practice, niches like spinal decompression, peripheral neuropathy, chronic knee pain, weight loss, functional medicine, you name it. And one issue that I keep seeing from doctors that are thinking about doing this is, how do I get started? It seems very complicated. It seems very expensive. It seems very involved, time, effort, energy, all that good stuff. So I thought I'd just shoot this quick video today and kind of walk through, if I was, me 10 years ago, I started with the niches back in 2000. Well, I started studying in 2009, and I kind of launched into neuropathy at the beginning of 2010. But what would I have wanted to know then, right? And so that's what I want to talk about today. And again, if you want a real good detailed case study on how I cover the 4 keys to adding and growing niches, I cover the marketing to do it, go to drvinceleone.com. About a 45-50 minute case study. Great stuff there. So check out drvinceleone.com. You'll get instant access to that. But so let's dive into this. So when and I'm going to do a little screen flow today. I'll show you kind of the behind the scenes in our members area a little bit. But when you're adding a niche, first you got to figure out, well, what niche resonates the best with your practice. So in other words, if say you're an older doctor and you have a lot of Medicare patients, it's a slower pace, you like kind of tougher conditions, neuropathy would gel really nicely in that practice. You probably won't have to do a lot of marketing because you have a lot of those types of patients already in your practice. It would just be a matter of letting them know that you have the service and then reaching out to them. The flip side is if you have a more active practice, say you're a little younger doctor in your 30s or 40s or 50s, and it's a fairly brisk pace, it's relatively young, 40s and 50s is maybe 60s is the median age for your practice. Well, 50s would be more of a median age in that scenario, but then spinal decompression would probably fit better, right? Or knee pain would probably fit better than say neuropathy, which is a slower pace, older patient, etc. So that's the first thing, is pick a niche, right? Which one seems to meld best with your practice? Now I'm going to switch to just the members area here. Now, first you got to then figure out, okay, I'm going to pick my niche, right? Then I need to know, hey, how am I going to treat this patient, right? I need to know the exam. I need to know the protocol. I need the paperwork. I need the intake forms. I need the ideally a pre-consult video to educate these patients properly before I even sit down with them, right? So that's the next step, right? Is, okay, I need a protocol before you even get a table, right? Because or equipment, like, figure out, hey, what are the best doctors in the market already doing? Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Like for decompression, we have a protocol. For neuropathy or chronic knee pain, we have a protocol. So don't try to figure that out on your own. Just figure out, hey, what is everyone else doing? And I just want to mimic that, because I don't want to, if you don't have to quote unquote practice on somebody, don't, right? So get a good find your niche, get a good protocol, then start looking at equipment. So if it's decompression, then hey, go out in the marketplace and start talking to reps. Now, there's AcuSpina for 60 grand, there's DRX for 40 grand, there's Hill for I think around 16 or 17, and there's KDT for 11. When doctors I recommend doctors, when they're just coming into the marketplace, say for spinal decompression, I look at KDT. Get a brand new table for 11 grand, you get a lot of support from the company, and it's an excellent table. It works very, very well. True spinal decompression, etc. It's a small footprint, so you don't, because I like the DRX 9000, that's what we had in practice, but it's a very big footprint, it's 40 grand. It's just, I don't think it's necessary in the beginning. It's a good table too, right? But in the beginning, I recommend KDT. So now you have your protocol, you have your paperwork dialed in, you have your table, and now it's just a matter of, okay, now I need to work on my patient process, okay? So in other words, you need to really hone in on your consultation, exam, and report of findings, and most importantly, your report of findings. Because if you're going to ask someone to invest time in their health and money with you, like they're not using insurance, right? This is going to be $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, etc. for a care plan. You need to create clarity and confidence for that patient in what you do. And you need to eliminate the competition through education, right? So a well-structured report of findings is crucial, and like we covered this in week 4, where we have specific training on the consultation, on the expert positioning exam, and we have training on the actual minutia of the exam, but there's also other key things you need to do in the exam to position yourself as an expert. And then finally, what I call the alchemical ROF. I mean, this is just 90 minutes of gold. You got to have that rock solid report of findings, right? We have a front half, we have a transition, and then we have a back half, right? Financial mastery in the back half. And it's just that is very important, right? Because again, if you're going to ask someone to invest in you, time, energy, money, then you need to demonstrate that you're an expert, that you have a protocol that works, and that they are a good candidate and should with a very thin margin of error or a good margin of error, they're going to get good results, right? So that's all demonstrated in the report of findings. And so now you got your protocol, you got your equipment, you got your paperwork, you got your patient processing, and in that whole process, you're going to deliver clinical results. Now you need marketing, right? And what I really like is in our week 7. We have tons of marketing. We have webinars, we have patient education videos. Those are pre-consult videos. We have Facebook ads, newspaper ads. We have patient condition reports, professionally written reports, flyers and postcards, Facebook, how to do a Facebook campaign, and then our Fortune 5 pack of marketing. Like, that's the first step with your marketing is you want to reach out to your past patient base, right? If you're doing spinal decompression, reach out to all the patients with chronic low back pain in the last 2 to 3 years and find out which ones did not resolve, right? And then reach out to them and let them know, hey, you may have a disc condition that was not resolved by chiropractic. I now offer this particular service. Let's get you in here for a consultation, an examination, and see, hey, maybe you're a good candidate for this. That's the easiest way to start generating new patients, right? Is just reach out to your past patient base. But then you want to really take a good hold of your marketing, and that Fortune 5 pack of marketing has, it covers email, internal workshops, social media, paid Facebook ads, and newspaper. And with those 5 things, right, you can generate easily 10 to 20 high value, good quality, pre-educated, pre-motivated new patients for your practice. So that's the sequence, right? That is the best sequence if you want to add a niche. Now, is it easy? No, but you're playing at a higher level because the rewards are higher. So you're going to need to raise your game, right, to play at that higher level. But boy, the rewards are worth it, man. Once you get this set up properly, you are going to have freedom of time, because it really, with these niches, all you do is the initial evaluation and ROF, midterm exam, and then final exam. And then the staff and equipment does all the rest of the work. You're gonna have freedom of energy because you're not gonna be adjusting as many patients, right? And you're gonna have freedom of wealth because every single patient that comes to the door that you sign up is going to be worth $4,000 to $5,000 to $6,000 for your practice. So you just get 4 of those, right? And you add an extra 20 grand a month. It's not difficult, guys. So you put in a little bit of work in the beginning, right? Nothing comes for free. I'm not trying to tell you that, but you put a little work in the beginning and you reap the massive rewards ongoing for the rest of your career, right? So those are the steps to add a niche successfully, efficiently, and profitably in your practice. So I hope this has been helpful for you. My name is Dr. Vince Leone with Specialized Practice Consulting. Again, to check out that case study that really walks you step by step in great detail how to do all this stuff, the 4 steps to adding a niche properly, the marketing to do it and add 10 to 20 high quality new patients. I go through the Fortune 5 pack of marketing in that case study. Go visit drvinceleone.com. I hope this has been valuable for you. If it is, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this stuff comes out on a regular basis, and sometimes you'll be notified and sometimes you won't, but if you subscribe to the channel, then you'll always get a quick notification. So I'm Dr. Vince Leone. Take care.